There we go. Perfect. So now my mic should be working. Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream here. Doing a flight from New York to London, the 777-300ER. I'm around 2 to 3 hours away. Alright, sounds good. Welcome in. Now, my mic was just not cooperating that much, so hoping to have that fixed by now. Yeah, it's fixed. You should have like almost no issue with the mic. Change up to about 15 or 10. So yeah, you should be in for a good flight today. We have Captain Miles. He's going to be streaming Lowy Cam, so he should get us in there when we are gonna land. And then we got this beautiful Austrian Expo A320. And yeah, let's see who's in the chat today. We got that aviation guy. Welcome in, back in the A320. Yep. For sure love this thing. This thing's a beauty. And it's always like a great thing to fly. I love how high these textures are, and then we're gonna get in the Indy Builds A320neo. I think in the next week or so. So I'm gonna take a break soon up here to spend time with family, and then I will do other stuff. I will stream other stuff after that. So doing KLX to Miami in the 777. I mean in the 787. Well, that's nice. I got my food here. I need to eat food while I stream, because I would have been late on stream. So without further ado, we should probably just get this plane started up. Yeah, been live for about 7 minutes here, so let's get this thing started. Well, like I said, we had mic issues to start, but now they are fixed, and we don't. So we have 10% battery left. That's not good. Yeah, we're on 4%. Always is charging, but I guess it's just hard. Strobe, we can get crew supply, ground control, and then we can get fuel pumps and nav lights are on. Now let's see who we've got flying with today. If we do get anyone flying with. Nope, we don't got anyone flying with. And I kind of did have to rush the start here. Just mowed in my backyard, so. We can also have Captain Miles stream pulled up here. So I will be able to see his live camera, and he's gonna be streaming. That system should be around fired up by now. Yep. Alright. So we did not get a PDC, so we are not assigned a squawk code. So we'll just have to keep in here. This 2000 transponder goes on. Turn floodlights on a bit, and then pedestal lights on as well. Alright, seems like that we're ready for this NDCU. We're just gonna stick with Unicom. I don't see any ATC really online, so I think it's just gonna be primarily a no ATC flight, but we'll see as we go. Taking off from EKCH, that's Copenhagen. Send that, get the flight init data request. Now I can check if there's actually ATC online or not. Yeah, there's no ATC online. Been a pretty quiet day on VATSIM for the most part. Seed messages, what other data? Init data request. And while we're requesting that, we can also request wind. If we're expecting departure 04 right, we're gonna have the NEXEN 2 departure. I think we're gonna just have to stick with. I wish that there was an actually ILS approach or something cool in the LOWI, but no, all we have is just RNAVs and localizers. TULSI approach. I don't see any discontinuities. Okay, seems like a pretty good flight plan. We could be like a real life pilot and scroll through each one of them, but I'm not going to. Check that we've got that wind in there. Yes, we do. Init B now. Mass balance, send to the MDCU. We're gonna do another flex takeoff today. V speeds 149, 149, and 149. Got a beautiful custom cabin here. These custom cabins always rock the best vibes across the table. So yeah, our flight plan expected for today should be around an hour and a half flight down to Lowy. You can see Vienna here. We're gonna go from Copenhagen here. We're gonna fly via the NEXEN SID, and we're gonna shoot through Germany, and then we'll enter Austria, and then we'll take the approach through that valley, and that'll take us to the runway. One thing that I want to consider though is actually like taking non-live time. Because if we take non-live time, then we're actually going to be able to see the beautiful landscape in Lowy. But if we did take live time, yeah, it's still 1:48 a.m. So we'd have to go for a long, long time before we could actually. Trying to find the stream, but I can't. It's on this. It's the. Alright, seems like everything is set. Doing flaps 1 for departure today. We can set TARA. We can turn on the seatbelt signs, or we're gonna ditch the stairs. And then we can get this AP started. Almost forgot, we gotta get set cruising, and then we gotta set the QNH. Starting to trust Microsoft Flight Sim, QNH, because if I do QNH at EKCH, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Yep. Exactly on the dot. It used to be like a few off, but now let me just show you. So this is where I get my Medar thing from. Medar, it's this Medar website. So it says the QNH right here. It's 1028 HPA, and then if we look in the sim. What do we have on the left here? 102.1028 HPA. So I'm actually starting to trust this comma thing. It used to be inaccurate, but now it's gathering from better sources. So it's actually quite accurate now. Yeah, we're gonna call for push, and then we'll get out of here. Intended is 04 right. Not sure where that's at in Copenhagen. Okay, it's all the way down there. So we're at sort of this Terminal 2 area, sorta. We're gonna push back on the mic facing north. Well, tailed facing south, actually. Alright. Turn down the V-Pilot audio. I should probably turn that thing back up. Here we go. Austrian 263 is pushing back onto mic face southwest. Copenhagen. That's good. You got a quick turn, so turn this to there. Turn on the beacon. Toggle the jetway. Get the GPU out here. Connect the tug. Release the parking brake. Not to ignition. Start first engine. And now we are out of here. This is the Sim Nord scenery for. This is the Sim Nord scenery for Copenhagen, and it looks super nice. You can see all the nice little detail, and it's really impressing me with how well they played this. How well that they did it. So we're gonna stop on this taxiway. Stop. Get the tug out of here. Set the parking brake. We can do TO config. I need engines actually to be fired, I guess, if I want to do TO config. Auto brake max, we can do that. We can arm the spoilers. We can do PWS and weather X. It's for sure making my PC work as this hardware, but it's a good hardware, so at least it's good. Okay. It will do normal. You can cut the APU bleed. Nav and logo lights to 2. Flaps 1. Set. Alright, let's call for taxi. Shouldn't be too far of a taxi. We're just gonna taxi and then we're gonna go down Bravo. Copenhagen traffic. Austrian 263 is taxiing to runway 04 right via Mike Yankee Alpha, cross runway 12 at Alpha, and then go on to Charlie, and then go on to Bravo from Charlie to hold short of runway 04 right, Copenhagen. Alright, got our taxi instructions laid out there. About 2 minutes till Miles goes live, so gonna be excited to see what he does. Forgot a flight control check, but I mean, is it too late to do one? We're already sort of. out there. Well, what taxiway did we say we would go to? I'm saying left. Okay, we're gonna go on Yankee left. And then we're gonna go somewhere else. And then we're gonna go on to Alpha. So we're going down Yankee and then that's Alpha. Kind of missed the turn for Alpha, so we're just gonna go over here. It shouldn't be that costly. We can just do a turn back around and then we can head back on the correct taxiway. What is this? It's always in this managed mode. It sucks. Copenhagen traffic, Austrian 263 is crossing runway 12 on Alpha. Copenhagen. So here we have a choice. I think this is Charlie, so I'm gonna go and take Charlie, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, that was not Charlie. Wait, is that Charlie? No, it's not Charlie. Tried to make it seem intended, but that was not intended at all. Alright, everything's ready. Cabin's ready. I suppose we could do flight control check, but just without doing the extra stuff. So we go full that way, full that way, full up, full down. Now we can actually do there. Do that. Just do that. So return that to normal. There we go. That's Bravo, and then Bravo's gonna take me all the way down to the runway. $7 p.m. and Miles still ain't live. We'll see what he does, but it'll be interesting. I hope he actually goes live for this. Like, he hasn't mentioned it once besides with me asking for a Lowy cam because I'm flying there. Chat's kind of dead today, but I don't know. What can I do to revive my dead chat? Do I need to just leave for like a month? Is that how it's gonna? Okay, I think I just need to connect it to. I don't know. How do I revive a dead chat? You guys need to answer that because you guys are the chat. Please don't. I'm here. Okay, sounds good. We're going 32 knots on the taxiway. It appears like it's 20, but you know, according to Volana, we're going about 32 knots. Okay. So ignore the throttle jumping back and forth, and then we'll just roll up here. Ultra on Bravo 1. Lights can go on. Spoilers are okay. We'll release the parking brake. Copenhagen traffic, Austrian 263 is taking off runway 04 right. Copenhagen. Alright, so we got that. Where's the hand cam? It is activated. Woohoo. Okay, so we should be just about lining up. Okay, we go flex. Speed is alive and it's going up quick. I don't know what's different today, but we have a much faster rate of speed. We're already at 120. Ah. B1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear. Alright, autopilot's on. Let's. Oh. There. Oh. There we go. And then we can also raise flaps with that as well. Hand cam coming off. I don't know, do you want to be a pilot or what plane to fly? Why do you want to fly it? What are you... Did I say something and that was your response? I don't know what you were intended to like, was that a question? Or is that like... I don't know how to explain it, but... Like, was that like a setup for a question? I don't know. Like, questions. Never mind. Alright, QNH, just standard. I think it was you in the first stream. I just remembered that someone in the first stream that they ever tuned in, I literally just crashed it into the ground. You said you had a dead chat, so I'm asking the questions. Well, I had a dead chat last time, and when I asked if there was a dead chat, nobody answered, so it was a dead chat. So today is not a dead chat. Because someone actually answered. Yes, I want to be a pilot. I want to fly the A320. And why do I want to fly it? It's because it's a cool plane. Love it. Love it so much. It's simple. It's a great plane. It makes good sounds. Like listen to these engines. Beautiful engines. It's got a tray table. It does not have an annoying yoke in the way of your legroom, so I can just be chilling here, eating while my plane cruises. Only stuff I would want. Totally. But while Boeing, you have nowhere to put your tray table because you got a big yoke in front of you at all times. Just like how Airbus is designed, its newer models makes it such a better plane to fly. Oh, Miles. Captain Miles has been live for about 8 minutes and he's still not gone live. Okay, I pinged him and asked when it's gonna start spinning. Well, there's Copenhagen. That's why Copenhagen's such a fun place to depart. You get your beautiful skyline right after departure. You could either select and go straight out, or you can take a big loop and come back around. And then you get that beautiful scenery that you love from Copenhagen. Alright, let's go and raise these cabin lights and let's check out this cabin. Cabin lights to 50. Alright, let's head in the back. Alright, so here we got your first row here. This is the front. This is the first class. They normally don't get that special of a wing view. That's why they're the first class, and then they have beautiful seats. Alright, here, right about here, we have the business class. They don't want to pay as much as first class, but they want to get a great experience. That's why they go with the business class. You get a nice view of the engine, as well with a few other necessities. Moving on to the economy class, you got perfect wing view over the top, looking at the beautiful Copenhagen skyline. And then here you got your economy in the back. The economy towards the back is the most safe part of the plane. And why is this dirty? Why is all the food dirty up here? This does not feel safe to eat. If I wanted to eat one of these, I would be disgusted because they're dirty. Oh my goodness, I might have actually found a cheat code for wing views. You go in the bathroom and then you just teleport through the wall. Now look at what you've got. You've got actually a really good wing view that supplies a lot. Well, I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna finish this little bit of chicken I've got. Pretty good amount. It's kind of cold now. I'm gonna heat it up. Alright, I'm gonna be right back real quick. But first, let's get some. Oh, this is. I feel like that we should go back to 9 that time. But then if it somehow turns. Okay. Alright, there we go. This is not live time by any means, but it's a cool time. So we're just gonna position our camera. We're gonna get this over the city. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Bro, don't even ask what I'm doing in Miles' Discord server. I saw what you said. It was not okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back, and then I'll get some music playing for y'all. Guess who's back? Guess who's back again? Alright. I am back. Bro, you didn't see nothing? That was my sister again? Oh my goodness, bro. Your sister? Totally. Oh! Miles is live at Lowy. Yes, so we're kind of over the sea in between Copenhagen and Germany. It's like a little bit of like sea that's like, I don't know, it's like spread out. Like, yep, we're gonna get into Germany just about now. Here, and I pre-warmed my food, so I'll be eating that during some breaks here. Yeah, see, we're pretty much over Germany now, and then, oh my goodness, that looks sick. There we go. Now we're up to 360. We're gonna roll through screenshots here, and then we'll kind of just go with the flow. Okay, so we're gonna run through screenshots here, I guess. Yep, Miles is live right now. He's in Lowy on the cam. If I go over here, well, that's just screenshots. And okay, where is it? Okay, isolates Lowy camera. But okay, let's go down to my thing for screenshots. From the sunny Madrid to the gate to Colombia. That's a nice little A350. Yeah, 270 feet per minute. That's honestly not that bad. Did some South American flying for a change in Argentina and Uruguay. Nice. Butter landings, bro. We had a chill flight from New York to London. Sorry for that accent. Flying British Airways. Looks about right. I haven't landed yet, but arrival's in 2 to 3 hours. Nice. So we have Iceland Air Nerfy A320N. Finally, I have a chance to do a good flight. That's nice. IT Airways. This guy's a dedicated, amazing flight simmer. It's crazy. Oh, you got the moon in the background. That's sick from Iceland Air Murphy. And he's not in a server, but he would be like the screenshot champion if he was. What was that? 479 FPM? Probably a one-timer, but that's crazy. This looks like Microsoft Flight Sim. I think this is actually Microsoft Flight Sim, even though he's a total X-Plane user. It just looks like Microsoft Flight Sim to my eye. Goodness. Okay, so we got some. Where did I? Probably 5,000 feet per minute landing with the A3. Sky. Okay. Early morning flight. Oh, that is Southwest. Looks beautiful in 2020. Air Force 1 for a change. And then we got. Yeah, we got some Fly with Levi. Doing some of that. And yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go over the German planes, so if we kind of just turned our camera around by the slightest, you just get total Germany. Yeah, this first part here is just going to be over kind of the flat land, but then we're going to sort of transition to the mountains. You can't really see them yet, but so yeah, we're gonna go head down here and then we'll do a quick turnaround. Keeping ourselves busy here. I should actually get this music going. Capture for sure an amazing shot coming from the little yeah, we're not gonna do live time and allow it probably. I don't know what's going on in a mile stream. There's an A380 on well, at Lowy, just going crazy while we're just chilling on our way towards Lowy. My chat is dead again, so if you just want to spawn in that aviation guy, okay, wait, actually you're landing your plane, aren't you? Oh my goodness, there's an A380 flying overhead at Lowy at 200 feet, or at 200 feet above the ground. What is going on? I'm back with the nice cream brownie and M&M's. Oh, that sounds amazing, that aviation guy. Nothing beats an ice cream brownie and with M&M's, just like a Jet 2 holiday. Okay, I'll be quiet. Can't wait for the PDMG 737-900 to come to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We'll be cooking Alaska ops in the milk run. We'll do Seattle to Anchorage, probably. Bro, my stream is a mess. Well, at least I'm not in there. It would have been more of a mess if I wasn't in there, but I've been keeping it chill and sticking in here. Kind of got mad at the start. I'm not really happy with how the stream is turning out. Like, I don't have a chat that's enough to keep me entertained for a while. Just kind of having to look at the aircraft, but then my mic wasn't working for like the first 5 minutes because for some reason my mic got disconnected, then reconnected, so I'm trying to keep it away because it's like too much in volume at some points, I think, or not. Who knows? Let me just check in. Oh, there's a 777 on the runway. I'm gonna join in on the second leg. Alright, sounds good, that aviation guy. Yep, we're doing Lowy to Lao for the second leg. Yep, we're about decent ways through Germany. Just sticking on Unicom, just sticking with the flight.
He literally said it needs to check.
Nope, there's a 777 at Lowy, and I keep saying oh. Oh yeah, I saw for like some Berlin scenery they had EasyJets, they had JetBlues there. It was weird because it was like a European airport but with American Airlines, and they were like A320s, which wouldn't make sense at all for that airplanes. Maybe like 777s of United, but not JetBlue A320s or Allegiant A320s. I'm gonna be India Bravo Echo 118. Alright, sounds good. We're just gonna refile out flight plan and we're gonna go to Lowi. I've checked that both of these routes are actual routes. They fly on the A320 from Copenhagen to Lowi and from Lowi to Lao. Well, they don't fly it in that formation, but they do fly from Copenhagen to Lowi, and they also do fly from Lowi to Lao. So put some nice little real life flights into this mess, and you get this. Only if I had an actual good 737 MAX, then I could be cooking with salams. I hate having to put in these titles for some of my things, for some of my screenshots, because I include the, I now do like including the wait, Air Berlin is Austrian? What? That's actually crazy. I did not know that. I did not know Air Berlin was Austrian. Well, that's news to me, but... Well, like, it's Air Berlin, and Berlin is in Germany, so you think that would be Germany? Well, I guess not. According to this thing. I started streaming 67 minutes ago, guys. I thought you guys might want to know that. We are AUA256, no, 263. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's a propeller plane flying over his head. Down towards Leipzig. We're gonna have to do a Sierra J and then then a Neo, and then we'll rock him back out of here. Oh my goodness. There's a supervisor online. There's a supervisor online, and these people at LOWI are flying A380s and crashing into the ground. It's absolutely bonkers. This song's actually pretty good. I say that every time this song. It's beautiful, beautiful song. Look at the call sign Starbus at LOWI-LOWW. Oh, I've been talking to Starbus. This guy, he was flying A380 at LOWI. Such a... Alright, I say that too. Alright, how long till TLD? We're gonna do a loop around. Yeah, I'm not trusting that. I'm gonna do direct 2 because I'm that guy. Well, once we're near out top of descent, we're actually. So I'll do direct 2 once we're there. This kind of looks like American landscape, but it's German. I was just gonna end up the thing with Azerbaijan Airlines, but now I kind of don't want to fly them, and I kind of want to prioritize A320neo testing. There's an Alaska A320. Wait, what's this thing's registration? Plane. I'm finding an A320 that's Alaska. 841 November. Well, the Victor Alpha. Oh my goodness, that actually is an Alaska Airlines A320. What on earth? What is this? It's actually an Alaska Airlines A320. Let me actually show you. I need to pull up the sheet window captures we're gonna have. First, planespotters.net, and then second, gonna have to get this installer thing in here that you guys can't see for some reason. Phoenix installer. Reload. I don't know. Anyways, but look at this. Is this not an Alaska A320? Cause look. November? Okay. 2018. This is making me question their existence. Historic. There's none in service and there's none parked. There are 53 different. Okay, it only had a few bits of time left as an actual. Wait, that's the one. That's the exact same plane that I flew to Fargo. You guys remember when I did Kansas City to Fargo? Well, that was the plane. It was an Alaska plane. That also. This one goes to October 2022. That looks sick, though. Alaska A320s look so cool. You gotta do it in Alaska A320. Alaska's all Boeing though. Just cool other photos, but yeah. Alaska's all Boeing now. It's sad that they are all Boeing. But it's the time that has come. Sorry, I just sniffled in front of the. I tried to mute the mic, but I guess it didn't mute good enough. Oh, what happened? Bro's stream is off now. Cause he just, I don't know what happened. But for some reason Miles just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna stream because the people were messing around. I don't know why he did that, but okay, there's like a decent amount of cloud layer that's gonna be below us. Why is it? There it is. It's off to the side. It's really like windy today. We're at Alos. Are you about to start descending? Well, once we go direct to, then we're gonna be a bit closer, but still, we're kind of a bit far out for descending. We're close towards Lowy, but we're not close, you know? I'm on the ground right now? Alright, sounds good, man. I'm going to ask them what happened to the stream.
Calvin, I'm so sorry.
Okay. That was not expected. They just started spamming soundboard and just spamming their English. I hope you guys can't really hear what I'm hearing. What in the world? Okay. Yeah. Well. Back to music. Why did you guys cancel the stream? Yeah, I did. There, bro. Oh, bro. Mikey's calling? Oh my goodness. I don't, bro. I joined your Discord call and then I just got spammed with a bunch of stuff. Bro, you guys should have done it in the first place. I saw you upside down in your propeller. Well, on stream, I saw a two-engine propeller plane upside down. Well, okay. Like, a supervisor was on that entire time, bro. How did you not know? A supervisor's normally always on. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay. I got a word from this. So apparently he was in someone's aircraft and they Levi was crashing it into the ground and well, I'm gonna just join their voice chat again and see what happens. I mean, what could be the worst that goes on? Yeah, this is why I try and stream, and then this is what well, someone streams, and that's what happens if you don't have a controlled chat. So that aviation guy. Yeah, I'll top up descent's coming up here, so I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna do plan. I'm gonna go through the entire thing. Within about a 20 nautical mile radius. So, TOD, okay, LM. So I want to direct to LM. There you go. So from the current position of my aircraft, okay, yeah, TOD is coming up, and then we're just going to have a pretty standard, we're going to fly through the valley. Yeah, we're coming up on Austria. We're gonna fly through the valley on approach and then we'll land. kind of wondering what it's like on live time right now. Oh, yeah, it's still dark out. It's 3 a.m. So maybe we could if the sun actually like started rising really quickly. But yeah, the sun still down. It's probably on our return leg. Well, we're not doing a return leg, but a second leg towards Lowy. We could definitely do that. I'm gonna join they're playing Blockbuster, so I'm gonna join because I have nothing better to do. Alright, yeah, TOD's right about here, about 40 nautical miles out now. It's like flight plan ends. That's weird. Too steep of a path. What if we clear that? Hold. Computed. What is it gonna generate? No, it's not. It's not how you do a hold. Alright, 8,000. Got 8,400 for a descent. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Wait. Our final waypoint's not as low as our second final waypoint. That's kind of weird. I don't know, but why did you get rid of the stream? Brett, what runway are you planning for departure? I haven't done the sim brief flight plan thing, but I'm gonna land 08. So I don't know. Oh, 2D was reached. Right. I feel bad for you because Miles and Levi were just trolling. I mean, it's fine. It's not like I'm gonna get a VATSIM cam every single stream, so. Yep, there's the mountains. They're coming up. Zoom in. These mountains are frightening. Gonna turn on terrain on ND really quickly here. Because there are high tops, like above, like around 12,000 feet. Sure, but they being annoying right now. Just got timed out for saying something. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really like how their thing's formatted. Feels way too much. It feels like it's like ruled by like not the people. I don't know. Never mind. I think that aviation guy is at LOWI. Who is at LOWI? Yep, there's that aviation guy in his A320neo. We might actually stream that plane just depending on how it goes in my upcoming test flights. Probably go to Warsaw or something. Just do some test flights in the plane because normally I would hate to fly the any build planes, but there's this one guy that's a really high hardcore flight simmer, and he said that he's flying it just because there's like no other A320neo and it's not X-plane, and they're just flying it because, you know, they think it's not that bad. So if they're saying it's not that bad, then it's not that bad. So I'm gonna test the plane sometime soon. I just don't know when. I'll put some some sounds back. The any build is not even that bad. The flaps wouldn't go down to flaps 3, and it had many other weird functions last time I tried it, but maybe it'll be different. It has to prove a point to me before it can be flown. So I will do multiple test flights, experimenting with the plane. It's like any other plane. You gotta test it unless you know it's good, like the Phoenix. The Phoenix, you can trust the internet on the Phoenix. It's amazing. Trust the internet on the PDMG planes. I don't really think that the Anybuild's A350 is that amazing, but I'm for sure gonna get the A340. Now, the Anybuild's A340 is gonna be mid. I mean, maybe they're rushing production a bit, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Has the Virtualcon FFS software on the Anybuild's page? The Live 2 Air CG3. I would love to get that again. Speed break. The Anybuilds has so many good A320 liveries, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they actually do it. Let me check. Wait. Where? It should be compatible with 2024, but you know. You don't have much for the Anybuild's A320. Should I fly across back to America tomorrow? Just that I can fly with that full pilot the def tomorrow. I assume he's gonna be flying in. Actually, no, he's not gonna be flying in America because it's a brand new continent, which means it's gonna be. He's streamed in Asia. I'm pretty sure, which means it's gonna be Australia. So in theory, I should fly from Laos, which is in Vienna, to an alternate airport tonight, and then while I'm at school, I can be flying to Australia. I'm gonna get this landing in Spectator. All right, sounds good, man. Probably Australia, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna fly to Perth, I think. I don't know. I'm hoping by the time I get home from school, the live's gonna be posted, so I can. But I don't know how. I think my best option, if I wanted to actually get down there in time, would be to fly to Whitepad. That's a Delgi thing. Yeah, that's where. Okay, we're entering the crazy mountains here. So we gotta take this very comfortably, stably. There's this insane terrain. So we're gonna need slower speeds than 270. We're gonna need like 190. If we can. Well, I forgot about my stream. It was supposed to be 1 hour ago. Wait, what? What were you doing? I didn't know that you actually did. Okay, we're kinda different, because we're. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? It was gonna be IH to K-Dal? What's K-Dal? Oh. Dallas Love Field Airport? Okay. Yeah, that's a nice airport in Dallas. My goodness, what are we doing? Go! Go down. Go down. I don't care. Just go. I'm questioning just hand flying it from here because my autopilot, it's not dropping me down, and it's going way too fast. Goodness. Yeah, well, we just gotta expedite this. At this point in time, we just gotta expedite. So, I mean, there's no other way. We're in the literal mountains. We're expediting out ascent. And then I'm just gonna follow the path. We're gonna go through the mountains. Seatbelt signs on. Hang on, guys. This is gonna be a wild ride. We're gonna do medium brakes, just in case. Actually, we'll do low, because why not? Arm the spoilers. Get ready. Okay. So good thing is that our flight path is like right in between two mountains. That does mean good. Gonna direct a Willard. Direct a WI-05. Okay, I need to just. We're gonna get flaps down because that's gonna be important. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just ignore that. This is so beautiful into Lowy. Gorgeous. You're just flying through the mountains. Alright. AP is going off kind of early. Okay. Yeah, we got idle throttle and we got speed brake, so I think we're gonna bring it down. But like, if I don't want to die here, we're gonna have to bring it down with vectors. If I don't want to die here, then we're just gonna have to use vectors to bring it down. We have max speed brakes. We're about to be overspeeding. Yep, there's Lowy, so I'm gonna go and try and do a little bit of a turn. Good luck. Oh, thank you, Camillus. Why is there a Ryanair A380 at Innsbruck? Never mind. He disconnected. Yeah, the fly with Levi was messing around. Sorry about the stream, man. No, it's all good, man. Nothing to be sad about. We're just doing a little loop here, trying to come back around. I think I see you. Well, that's good. Yeah, but we're just gonna do a big old circle here and come back around at a lower speed with flaps in gear. We're gonna keep. Well, we're gonna keep speed brake extended. Or not. Be. Oh my goodness! Stop trying to climb. Okay, we're not gonna stall, we're gonna bring it down. The airport's somewhere back there, so we're just gonna fly through these little mountains and we'll turn back around. So, arm the spoilers, got everything sort of just set. Only if it was snowing, then that would be even crazier. Good luck. Thank you, Bernard. You're way too close to that mountain? Yep. I know that. I'm just trying to get down alive, sort of. Alright, we're just gonna overspeed probably, and then we'll bring this down onto a bridge. So we've done the vector around. We're at around 6,000 feet. You have approached.
Ahead. Pull up.
Oh my goodness. Stop.
Terrain ahead.
Can't.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Yeah, I think I know this terrain. Full speed brakes? Nah, we're good. We're good. So we can use those speed brakes. Yeah, see, speeds are already decreasing. My bad for that sniffle. I try and sniffle when my mic's turned off, but sometimes I just forget to.
Terrain ahead. Pull
Oh my
up.
goodness. Okay.
Terrain ahead.
Hand
Pull
cam.
up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Alright.
Terrain
Innsbruck
ahead.
traffic,
Pull up.
Austria 263 is on
Terrain
final
ahead.
for
Pull up.
1803. Innsbruck. Okay. Cooked. Okay. We're not cooked. We're fine. We're just not lined up with the runway. I actually have a bit. I'm actually worried about overrunning here. We have low speed brakes compared with high speed. We're at 160 knots. We're gonna have to go idle at around 30 feet.
1,000.
That aviation guy, you better be recording this W landing. Speed's finally dropping. See, actually a lot of planes here.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up.
40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Loader.
Retard.
Bring it down.
Don't sink.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Don't sink.
Retard.
Oh.
Retard. Pitch.
There we go.
Pitch.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brakes. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy float. I should have gone around, but who doesn't go around? Yeah, I just floated that thing the entire way. We can surprisingly bring flaps up alive. Wait. Ooh. Okay, we're turning around. How did you do that? I don't know how I did that. I'm just that guy. I'm just that aviation guy. You know? Okay. Good. Throttle up. That was one heck of a landing. I didn't know I was gonna actually float. But like, I was about to touch down, then I was like, whoa. And then I yoke. By the way, Bernard and Kami are the same person, Calvin. It's just my parents' account. Bro, you're acting like I don't know that. But that's okay. Whoa, 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 why are you here? Innsbruck traffic, Austria 263 is clear of runway 08, and we're just gonna go straight to the gates without crashing into anyone, hopefully. Innsbruck. Innsbruck traffic, Austria 263 is taxiing to the ramp via Alpha as we're gonna wait for this 777 at Innsbruck. That's kind of weird to pass by Innsbruck. Oh my goodness, I'm trolling on the Unicom by 777 at Innsbruck is crazy. Yeah, I know, right? This guy, he has his speed brakes extended. This is Captain Miles. This has to be Miles. Anyways, I gotta go. Calvin, see ya. See ya. Well, that aviation got tuned in for the second leg, so you'll miss that leg. The detail is crazy. I'm not even on the taxiway. I should. Whoa. Wait, there's a second leg? Yeah, there's a second leg. If you look in the title, it's always going to say that we're going to Vienna next. Bro, I won't stop almost crashing into this 777. This guy. Oh, two planes parked on top of each other. Wonderful. I'm gonna stay with them while I have time. Thought there was only one leg. No, there's two legs. You always dipping out at the end because you think that there's going to be more than there's just that leg. Yeah. Alright, deboarding. We're gonna get APU off. We're gonna get seatbelt signs are coming off. We got that off. Nav and logo lights off. Strobe lights to off. Okay. 172 feet per minute. Not the best, but that's okay. We'll take it into Lowy, because that was kind of a crazy approach. Okay. So, company message, APU avail. Okay. So we have a completely new thing here. Let me generate a Simbri flat plan and let me file that flat plan. In the meantime, y'all can enjoy your wonderful view of just Lowy, I guess. Lowy in style. Like, yeah, Lowy in action. Okay, so let's go to sim brief. Y'all can't see this, but I can. Registration, okay. Or an A320 or a CFM. Perfect. "45-minute flight time, 29,000 feet. That looks perfect. Okay, refiled the flight plan. Looks good. No way that the 777 will take off. I gotta see this. Is the 777 on the runway? Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna spectate this 777. We're gonna see if it actually takes off. I'm gonna line up the edge of the runway. I'm gonna see if this thing can get off the ground, because I don't know if it can. My camera skills ain't the best. I can tell you that. Alright, we're at the end of the runway. We're gonna watch this beautiful 777. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is gonna go so wrong, I bet. Alright, here they go. Oh my goodness. What an honor. Okay, here we go. It's moving. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did it just disconnect from VATSIM? Did it just really? I'm gonna... Bro disconnected. I'm telling you, this guy, he just disconnected. He was out of there. Alright, let me get the QNH. And then we'll slowly work our way through this startup process again. Bro actually disconnected. I was kind of hilarious that he disconnected. Okay. Why? Stairs. I assume he overran. Oh, that's so cap. Airborne. I want to say cap so much. Yeah, here's another instance of me not being able to trust this. Like, see, we can just take off while being in standard config. Where's the okay, where's the AOC menu, weather X? We'll just do this entire MVCU, then we'll focus on that. You want to go ahead and push back? Well, I'm not ready, so you should probably just get out of here first, just that I don't have to wait for you. (290) 615. My number is AUA263. Oh, they want me to take 26. Wait. No Sid. No, 2626. No. Lowy. Departure. 26. There we go. We're Roger 31. 1. You can go ILS 34. And then Mima to. There you go. Did they ever real import? No. Did I? No. Oh. Oh. That's not looking okay. I don't know. Why did I freak out then? It's like... Can't sync load sheet. What on earth? Why can't it sync load sheet? What's wrong with this thing? Okay. No. Oh. Macto, I have no idea. Okay, we're just gonna say it wanted like about 30. PWS. Everything looks good. And we're on Unicom. Okay, we can turn disable signs on, we can get this APU ignition going. Go nav, strobe. Wait, my brother's home. What trying to prioritize VATSIM or my brother. Anyways. Innsbruck traffic, Austria 263 is pushing back onto the apron, and our tail is gonna face west. Innsbruck. Wait, did you just see Austria traffic? I hate this. Okay, APU avail. We'll push back, then we'll just sit there. How about that? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna actually hang out with my brother when I can. Okay. We're currently pushing back, as you can see. GPU is gone, APU is connected, and the first engine is firing. Okay, it's climbing and falling. Full left, full right. Oh. Sad. Sad. APU off. Alright. Norm. Innsbruck traffic, Austria 263 is going to be holding short of runway 26 on Bravo via Bravo 1, and then we'll backtrack after this Iberia plane takes off Innsbruck. Alright, so we have to, you can watch him go. I'm gonna have to suffer from wake turbulence on takeoff, I think. Okay, he's starting to go. That's good. Sadly, I'm coming up for a turn, so I can't go into spectator mode. Yep, we see. Come on, turn faster than he's taking off. Okay. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Put that gear up. There we go. Okay. So he is off the ground. Innsbruck traffic, Austria 263 is gonna backtrack and then take off runway 26. Innsbruck. I think Kami, even though he said he was gonna be here, he just dipped. Let's go. Let's go what? I gotta go to bed, so have a good night. Well, have a good night to you, Mikey. Trying to decide which side's better. This side of the wing, or this side of the wing. Both are just amazing. Once I take off, it'll probably go into managed. Sorry about the mile stream. No, it's all good, man. Yep, we're just gonna go flex right out of the gate here. Well, I just spun myself around faster than I've ever done while we being in flex. B1 rotates. Gear up. Gear up. Saw that from 10k feet. Well, 10k feet's not that high, especially when you're in Lowy. What's even more crazy is that it took off with standard in my system. Not often would you take off with standard in your system. Oh, my plane's still maintaining a pitch of 15 degrees even about 2 minutes after departure. It still wants to maintain that pitch to get ahead of these mountains, because it notes that these mountains are in the terrain.
Terrain ahead.
My plane's gonna crash. It's the autopilot's fault.
Ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
But according to my AP, I should have no issue with these mountains.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
$10K feet, let's see, I'm at 10,000 feet and there's some guy taking off, but I can't see him, so maybe it's not showcase. Whoa! There actually was someone taking off. That's nice. Oh my goodness. So only if you're actually like on the ground can you see someone taking off. I was on that ground. There we go. Bro, you're so close to the ground still. He's barely rotating. Gear up. That's gorgeous. Alright, let's reset our position. Still maintaining that pitch. We aren't retracting flaps yet. Low elevation in these mountains is scary. You need to climb really hard and fast if you want to get off that ground quick and easy. There we go. Alright, past 10k feet, we can turn off landing lights now. I'm gonna say hi to my brother, so I will be right back. Alright, guess who's back? Sorry, that was like a long time I was back. Well, I was gone. I was gone for 6 minutes. That was a long time. Okay. So, where are we at? Yeah, but we're on, we're over the mountains. We're sort of like exiting the mountains, but not entirely. Like, obviously, it's not going to be the rest. It's not, the mountains aren't going to be over. They go all the way down to, like, Greece. Crazy. Beautiful? Yeah, that takeoff was so gorgeous. And it was, like, one of the smoothest rotations I've ever done. GD 80 nautical miles away already low. Mine's also about 80. Take seatbelt signs off during this short cruise. I'm back, just landed into London from JFK and the British Airways 777-300 ER. Nice. Got some beautiful views of this mountains here. Looks gorgeous. On one side there's no mountains barely. On one side there's so many. posted it in Discord. That sounds good, man. Since Vienna is a bit bigger port, we're not gonna overrun the runway cabin. I mean, that's fair. We almost overran at Lowy. That's because I was using low brakes. Hope not. Yeah, I hope not. Almost got banned from Captain Miles server because of soundboard. They were spamming the soundboard, and why are they not banned? It's because they're just owners. Like, that's why they're owners, so they're just gonna do whatever they want is what their style is, but I don't like that. I don't like what they're doing. I think it's bad. But they do what they do. I don't know. It's not like I have any say in this. I just fly planes. No. Bro, both of the owners spammed it. It was so annoying in the West chat. Alright, let's see what we got for ILS. 3,000. Well, why are you still talking about a stream? The past is the past. What stream was I talking about? Like, you know, like the stream that... What? Wait. Oh, the Captain Miles stream? Okay, we're almost there. We're about 10 nautical miles out. Where could I even put this? There we go. But what were they doing that was so bad? They were spamming soundboard after a stream, and then during the stream, you know that Ryanair A380? They were crashing that into the ground, and they got, I don't know, something happened to them on VATSIM. They got in trouble for it, and then they had to delete the stream because what they were doing on VATSIM was not allowed. They were just being not very normal people on VATSIM. They were causing chaos. Yeah, we're descending at pretty high rates. So if you look at this, it's just gonna keep bouncing. Alright, let's go through screenshots here, because Captain Bernard has posted some, like he said, so we will go through those. Well, not my Discord, this Discord. Wait a minute. Okay, this Discord. So we got departure. London to Heathrow. Oh, New York to London Heathrow. And then we have this. This looks actually sick. Like, how does this guy have such good graphics? Are the mountains going to be a factor here? I am assuming that there's no mountains ahead past a certain point, so we should be fine, but still. I think that we're actually low on fuel. Yeah, well, we're at 10% fuel. We're kind of low, but we can do a go around or two. The approach into London, what was a bit windy though, 15 knots of crosswind, but luckily I buttered it. I always have a bunch of crosswind. It's normally like 15-20 knots, so that's about average. Yeah, like once I've learned what the winds meant in here, I've been getting like constant 30s and 20s at direct crosswind. It sucks. And I never realized I actually had that much crosswind, which was kind of interesting. It was raining as well, though. Oh, that makes it tougher. But didn't you see my landing into where was it? Into Manchester. My landing into Manchester was 30-knot crosswinds with heavy rain. It was crazy, and I buttered it. We're almost at 80 subs, Calvin. Let me see. Oh yeah, well, like up the stream, y'all trying to get to 5 likes each stream. 79 subscribers, but people from my school have been subscribing, so that's why it's been growing. Probably watching the stream right now. I just gotta accept it. It's also good. It's good for my sub growth. Yes, European weather can be brutal sometimes, Cal. Well, so can American weather. I mean, at some point, I want to fly in a direct storm. So once summer rolls back around and into March, we're gonna go back to America. And we're gonna cook in those. We're gonna try and do a derecho or something really cool landing in the direct middle of it. Probably be into Des Moines or something cool like that, because Des Moines scenery is amazing, but like it looks really cool, but it's inaccurate. That's the only gripe I have about it. You should do some more Australian ops. My favorite stream was go to close to Brisbane. Don't worry, we're in this world tour. We're coming to Australia, and we're gonna be hanging around Australia for a while. And I think tomorrow I will fly to Australia in the morning. I will wake up early, and then I'll shoot over to Australia. Because I'll probably do an A380 all day. I'm at it. No, an A330 all day while I'm at school. It'll probably be flying to like Whitepad, which is Adelaide, I believe. And then wherever he's streaming in Australia, we'll just, you know. Alright. What? There you go. I don't know why speed right away was out, but that's okay. Let's try and lower the speed actually, because we're not at idle throttle when we could be abusing that idle throttle. Alright, we'll do low braking. Yeah, like I said, mountains shouldn't be an issue because we're kinda... The sleep answer was kinda crazy for me, not gonna lie, in the Miles Discord. I'm totally getting banned, King. Oh my goodness. I mean, you could say whatever you want in my chat. I don't care. Just don't say anything too crazy. Otherwise, it's gonna be deleted, but like... Bro, what you said was crazy, though. Then you edited it. Good luck on the landing? Well, thank you. We're gonna lower flaps here to flaps 2. Yeah, I mean, Miles makes us jokes all the time. Was I call hi because he called his dad? Oh, that's kind of weird. In a sus device, one thing, no cap. Him? Okay. I called him because his dad. Wait, what did I don't understand, but okay. Interesting. Alright. Okay, seatbelt signs are on. Everything looks good. I'm landing finally. Nice. Yeah, I'm right behind you in the Austrian A320. This beautiful seats. Okay. Well, Where's the airport? Oh, whoa. You're not Austrian, you're Iberia. Or whatever your thing is. My plane's killing it with this borderlines. Oh yeah, fix yourself. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I see myself. We're finally almost into Lowy. Hello, welcome in, Yash. How are you doing? We're on short final for runway 34. Vienna traffic, Austria 263 is on short final for runway 34. Vienna. 144? Alright. Yep. Y'all need to put your landing FPM guesses in the Wait, oh shoot. ILSS. Okay, sir. Dip. You're fine. Go. Go down. I don't care. Just go. Oh my goodness, we're too high. Way too high. I'm gonna try and arm and do. Well, I'm gonna try and do one of the best screenshots of all time. That was crazy, but I'm just trying to. Okay. Yep. Okay, I've got this thing in the corner. So I'm gonna try and capture a once in a lifetime screenshot. Well, not once in a lifetime, but just. It can be captured anytime, but I just want to capture it now. Yeah, we're too far for it. Look at how sick this is going to be, though. Alright, whoa!
Speed.
I was trying to engage hand cam, but that's not what really worked out. No, okay. Come on, let's get the screenshot. Let's get the best screenshot. Oh my goodness. Where's the... Okay. Come on. Whoa! Okay.
Don't sink.
Okay. Reversers out. It was worth it for the screenshot. To be honest, that 952 feet per minute was worth it for the screenshot. You smashed that. It was worth it for the screenshot, bro. Gotta get that screenshot in. Listen, it was a once in a lifetime. It was like a rare screenshot. Vienna traffic, Austria 263 is clear of runway 34. Vienna. 952, wow. I mean, it was worth it for the screenshot, to be honest. Just speaking hazard facts here. I'm on Delta, okay. Vienna traffic, Austria 263 is taxiing to Terminal C via Delta, Lima, and then 33. Vienna. Okay. It could have been harder if I didn't pitch up at the last second trying to save this thing. I pitched up the slightest at the last second trying to save the... Just to be clear, yeah, no. That the reason I got 952 feet per minute was because of the screenshot. You guys know that, right? If you guys don't know that, I will get mad. Whoa! Going so fast. Whoa. You actually need engine power for that? Alright, we're gonna turn off the APU bleed. We're gonna disconnect that. We're gonna... Alright. I will accept that FPM, because it was worth it for the screenshot. Some of y'all would be crazy enough to just say that it wasn't worth it for a screenshot. Seems to be pretty quiet here. Oh. Okay. Of course it glitched out now. Alright, thank you everyone for tuning into today's stream. I had a blast with y'all today as we flew from Copenhagen to Laui to now Vienna. Lima Oscar Whiskey. And I thank that aviation guy for flying along. And if you guys want to fly along in any other future stream, that's obviously very much appreciated. And without further ado, I'd like to say thanks to all of you. And well, I guess have a good night. Or morning, depending if you're Australian or not. From